Guitars. New Zealand's home of vintage guitars. My name is Nick Brightwell. It is the Benavides week. David Benavides has recently been in and he has dropped off all sorts of guitars for us to sell to you. So what we have here is we have a 12 fret L-00. To my left, to your right, we have an L-00 14 fret. And I'm going to say they are both wicked guitars. We also have a parlor size 12 fret. We also have a 13 fret 0018 style, the working man style. So, I think it goes without saying that David Benavides is making amazing guitars up in the far north of New Zealand, up in the the summer full part of the country. This guitar is, being a 12 fret, is a slightly longer body shape, so we've got a very kind of open sound compared to the 14 fret. These guitars are perfect for finger picking, so we'll kind of just do some of the standards. Also, I've got to introduce our new microphone friends. If you're hearing a little bit more clarity, thank the chefs. So what we've got going on here is we have an Adirondack top, so we're immediately in kind of the ballpark of the higher end established builders of the acoustic guitar market, so Martin and Gibson. So beautiful Adirondack top with this wicked pickguard shape. This is kind of like reminds me of like a 20s or 30s style. You know, you've got your faux tortoiseshell here. We have some nice just black binding. We also have Sapele binding and Sapele back and sides. So Sapele is your African mahogany. It is a beautiful mahogany, great for your finger picking guitars. Doesn't add too much overtones to the overall sound of the guitar, so you get a very solid low end with just really what the spruce sounds like compared to rosewood, which is kind of, you get a hybrid of the back and sides and the top. So it sounds very good in E, and sounds great in C. Let's give it a little bit of G. Take my body off the guitar. Yeah, so I'm a big fan of the 12 fret bodies. I think the 12 fretter is just that little bit extra real estate, you know, gives you a really good low end response. And this benefits if you're finger picking, you don't really want to be digging in hard. If you're not playing with a thumb pick, you just get a nice low end response. You'd say that this is a tighter response compared to this. What else can I tell you about this wonderful instrument? We have the brass style open back tuners. 3 on the tree on both sides. We also have Benavides' nice little kind of triangle 12 fret logo here. We have solid bridge pins, which is a must-have for a vintage sounding instrument. The internal bracing is kind of a hybrid idea. David explained to us when he was in store that he has, played a lot of guitars, and with his own guitars that he's making, he's experimented. So I think he liked the sound of what Gibson were doing in the vintage days, so he's kind of taken that idea, adopted it and adapted it to how he wants to make his guitars. So the back bracing on this is very similar to the to the Gibson style. So it's tall, thin ridges that are almost sharp on the top. So we have those tall and sharp here, and then slightly shorter back here. Then we also have an X style bracing. We have a slightly different to what Martin do. David was explaining that the tone bars, the smaller tone bars, or the finger bracing, he called them the finger braces, I think, instead of being parallel, are slightly flayed, so you get a slightly different sound with that. But yeah, it's really interesting playing these guitars because you can hear David's, he's hit his stride, and he's making a very consistent sounding instrument. But from what he's telling us, it's slow development. He may build himself his own guitar every now and again to kind of introduce new ideas. He's got some wicked paint jobs coming your way, and he's kind of just developing the ideas slowly. But yeah, both of these guitars are home runs. We recently had a customer come in and compare these two, and we were just kind of going over how they sound different, but also both so very good. I like this one. It's just a little bit more open. Let's look at it for some. Very beautiful for the open tuning, open G sound. Anyone that knows me well knows this song. Beautiful sounding instrument. So that's open G minor. So yeah, this guitar sounds great for open tunings. But we're going to leave it there. We're going to do some comparisons between these guitars. We're going to be releasing all these videos around about the same time. So yeah, keep an eye out. If you're interested in these instruments, please get in contact quickly, because this has already been spoken for. We've had someone come in and pick it up and go, I like that one. And I don't doubt that this one is going to go very quickly, because this is a rare bird in the guitar world nowadays, and I exceptionally like this one. So, my name is Nick Brightwell. This is Studio One Vintage Guitars. Thank you for watching. We appreciate all the support, and we appreciate your new subscribers and our returning watchers. Yeah, g'day everyone. Things are going really well here, and we're having a ball of a time. Guitars are coming and going right now, which is kind of crazy. It's really picking up. So yeah, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Cheers.